Texas Tech President Lawrence Govenick has closed down the Tech campus and all of its outlets, including dorms and the recreational center. Many students now will have to adjust their lifestyles and how they conduct themselves, given that they are not granted all these resources. I sat down with junior natural resource management major Jansen Ivy to discuss how he has changed his lifestyle.
Yeah, I think similarly to a lot of people, like just having to adjust to not having my normal routine. And like I don't have my job because I worked on campus, and so I don't get to just get out of the house a whole lot.
Yeah.
So it's just been a lot more time like sitting in my own thoughts, and it's just been like a weird adjustment. But it's something that like I'm learning through and just getting through it slowly.
Jansen doesn't spend a lot of time at the rec working out, but he does have other hobbies, which include rock climbing at the rock climbing wall at the rec center, and his job, which, due to the coronavirus, has been cut off.
So I worked there. That's what I did the majority of the time that I was at the rec. But then I also went up to just go climbing. So that was my form of working out.
Due to the fact that the Texas Tech Rec Center is closed down and most of the resources are gone, Jansen has been able to continue to do some of the hobbies he has, but the hard part is dealing with essential businesses closing, like car shops or mechanical shops.
Luckily, I still get to go biking a lot because that's like one of the main things that I do, and so the trails and parks are still open, and so I get to do that. The harder part is if I have like a mechanical issue, I can't go up to the shop and have access to all of our tools and be able to fix it. So just having to make do with what I have, and then finding different ways to get a good workout in.
Due to this pandemic, many students may be suffering mentally and resort to bad eating habits during this time, and we asked Jansen if this has affected him in any way to resorting to bad eating habits.
I don't think so. No, I haven't really noticed a difference with the way that I've been eating or in the quality or quantity of food that I've been eating.
With many resources being closed, like the library, the writing center, the tutoring center, we asked Jansen if any of these resources had affected him. Also, with the fact that you're not able to do face-to-face with professors, on how if that's affected him in classes or with any assignments.
I think I'm one of the students that didn't actually utilize the on-campus resources a whole lot. It's just easy for me to get distracted, so it's like if I can close myself in one room, then it's a lot easier for me to get work done there. I think one of the difficulties has been like access to professors. Like if you have a question or something, it's hard to just like ask a question, even if it's in a live lecture through Zoom or Blackboard. And then if it's a recorded lecture, it's even harder to ask a question. So not having that immediate feedback. And then I also started undergraduate research this semester, and I haven't been able to meet with my professor. And so that's brought up some challenges as well, just not being able to meet in person for that.
The last thing we talked to Jansen about was if he could say what was the biggest change he's had to make to his lifestyle, what would it be?
I think just having to like spend so much time at home, because before it was like I wasn't at home a lot, so this was like an easy place for me to come back and like be able to focus on schoolwork. But now that like I'm here constantly, there are just so many more distractions because I can't like have that separation and like go get my like social fill and my exercise and stuff outside of the house and then come back and like this be a different place. But now it's everything, and so it's been kind of hard like finding that balance with that.
This virus has affected many tech students in many different ways, but at least you were able to get one perspective from a student standpoint on how he has adjusted his lifestyle and dealt with this pandemic so far.